That time is 9:02 in the morning time on this Monday morning, February 25th, 2019. Back to work, back to school. Time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, February 25th, 2019. God, God, oh, no! Good morning to you all this lovely Monday morning, February 25th, 2019. It is 9:03, 36 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 9:03 is President Trump likely causes Oscar speech racist advice he is illiterate. Man who looks like Kim Jong-un deported from Vietnam and had a Trump meeting with North Korean leader. Chinese stocks regulate higher on Trump's trade treatment. The deal isn't a sure thing. Beyond Bump sticker slogans 2020, Democrats details immediate care for all. High wind warning in effect before a frigid temp message as well. More on that on the weather segment coming up on the Peter Channel Morning News in a couple of minutes. Medical emergency at URI pool at person taken at South County Hospital in Rhode Island. Judge rules mail only draft violates Constitution. Amazon primary cash. Amazon warns terrible tragedy. Justin Fairfax compares himself to lynching victims in speech of Virginia senators. Trump campaign likes a strategy to win in 2020. Venezuela pressure Maduro as U.S. plans concrete steps. CEO of U.S. gunmaker faces jail in Germany. Bangladesh plane hijacker killed by police was carrying toy gun. Turkey overruled referendum on U.S. base court in Okinawa. Reed Street and Admiral may finally catch a break. Brockton may develop for 10 City according to Mayor Bill Carpenter. GE surgeon share 17% after Downer agrees to buy biopharma business for $21.4 billion. Student loan supplement help workers pay them down. Looking at stocks now. Up 181.18 points at 26 to 31.81. SP 500 up 17.79, up 27.92.67. The Nasdaq up 67.84, 75.27.54. Physics just solved the 35-year-old mystery of hidden time atomic cores. Iceberg 30 times the size of Manhattan about to break, according to NASA warning. Israel spacecraft launches parachute heads into orbit toward a moon. Arizona House federal votes to expand vaccine exemption amid ongoing measles outbreak. Flu season can last for man. Japanese leader Shinzo Abe said Monday he'll go forward with the plans to build a U.S. military base on Okinawa, despite 70% of voters rejecting the idea. Rebels government forces begin withdrawal from key Yemen ports. Britain to join U.S. efforts by Ben and Hezbollah as a terrorist group. Abu Dhabi signs 23-year for building a lease with BlackRock KKR. An Australian man, whatever the heck, for impersonating Kim Jong-un is no longer welcome in Vietnam. Swiss pharmaceutical giant Rothschild announced Monday it will acquire U.S.-based genetic therapy researchers Smart Therapeutics for more than $4 billion. Japanese defense ministry said it could be withholding an invitation to South Korea. The overall economic condition of North Korea's defectors in South Korea is improving, a survey released Monday said. On 40 days, I expect them to get arrested more than fire. New England order Robert Kraft as soon as Monday will relay the for the prosecution investigation. Schiff said we will subpoena Miller's reported that not made public. 58 ex-senior national security officials to search Trump's emergency declaration. Norfolk Deputy Fire Chief Peter Petrich has been selected to replace Fire Chief Coleman Bush and the chief of at the end of June. Peter Cello news time is 9:07. At approximately 8:15 p.m., members of the Manchester, New Hampshire Police Department spotted 61 Market located at 61 Maple Street and reported an armed robbery. The suspect entered this proposed place and got demand money from the clerk and then fled the store. If you have any information lead identification of the suspect, please contact the Manchester Police Department Detective Unit at 792-5500 and reference MPD case number 19-2708. You may also contact the Manchester Police Crime at 603-624-4040 to find a crime tip regarding the incident. You may be eligible for a cash reward should your crime typically during the arrest and conviction of the person responsible. No further information is available at the time. And now look at sports at 908. Celtics and the Bruins have a night off. Tomorrow the Celtics will be in Toronto taking on the Toronto Raptors, while the Bruins will be at the Garden to take on the San Jose Sharks at the Garden game time 7 o'clock. And the Northwestern boys basketball team will start their training run as they will be taking on the Norwell Clippers at Norwell game time 6:30 p.m. Dodge re-enter Bryce Harper disputes as it turns to the short-term deal. Dog was 83 yards to catch Frisbee sets record of Orlando Paul's game at Michigan State. Matt McQuaid responds to Tom Izzo's range with key plays. And Peter Childustorm is 9:08 on this Monday morning. Down off for Peter Childustorm returns the check. Baby! Metapan tries to delay up to 10 minutes due to early disabled trade at Milton. Computer rail. Pittsburgh line trade at 4:05, 8:45 p.m. Off station to off 10:20 minutes basket between Off Station and Wachusett. Middlebury trade 005, 8:24 from South Station to off 5-10 minutes basket between Give KU Mess and Middlebury Lakeville. The Thursday out looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways of New England. Aspect is slow from Natick all the way down to Stop Expressway and downtown Boston all the way down to Stop Boston, Mass Pike, West Pass House, all the way down to Stop Boston, Hip Smith, Austin, Those Stop Expressway, Northbound Side, so between Quincy down to downtown Boston, 120 at the Northbound Side, so between 135 need about a Route 20 Waltham, and 95 at the Northbound Side, so between Kenton and the 24 at the Northbound Side, so around 120 in Kenton, 3 at the Northbound Side, so at the Breakthrough Split. 495 at the Northbound Side, so between Milford and the Route Bank and Route 9 to Westboro. 495 at the northbound side, slow Route 2 exit to 495 at the southbound side, so between Harvard and Barber. 128 at both ends of Route 2 exit to Oregon and Route 3 in Burlington. 128 at the southbound side, slow between Linfield, Oregon and Woburn. 93 southbound side, so between Woburn on the next bridge and out Boston. Route 1 southbound so between Chelsea and Shawside. 7 slow Calitos looking good. 295 at the southbound side, slow around the Rhode Island, Massachusetts border, Cumberland. 99 northbound side to Lincoln, Minnesota, 146 the northbound side, so 125 out in Lincoln, Rhode Island, 146 the southbound side, so between 15 and 95 to downtown Providence, 95 at the southbound side, so between Protective Providence, 185 at the westbound side, so between 114 in east Providence, Route 95 of Providence, and Route 95 at the northbound side, so between Crescent and Providence, 13 eastbound side, so right the Newport Bridge, Jamestown, Battle and Sky River Bridge is on, looking good. 190 on the southbound side, so at 290 in Worcester, and 84 eastbound side, so between Wilton, Connecticut, all the way down to the Connecticut, Massachusetts border. Mass Pike, westbound side, so Palmer, Massachusetts, and 391 on the southbound side, so the Holyoke, Massachusetts, and 91 on the southbound side, so around 291 and 84 Hartford, Connecticut, 84 eastbound side, so between West Hartford and Hartford, Connecticut, 91 on the southbound side, so at the Newton stretch. Merritt Parkway, westbound side, so between Fairfield and down to Decatur, 95 on the southbound side, so between Norwalk and Greenwich. Route 8 on the southbound side is also at 95 out of Greenwich. Out of Bridgeport, 95 on the northbound side on the main turnback, so at the Kittery Main, 93 on the southbound side, so the Lincoln, New Hampshire, and 91 northbound side, also around the Vermont and Interstate A7 and 89 on the southbound side, also U.S. Canadian upstate New York, Vermont, and 95 on the northbound side, also the Old Town, Maine. Peter Childustorm is 9:11 on this Monday morning. Time now for a weather report, and it is going to be a howling day today with lots and lots of blowing wind throughout the day. So if you're going to be out and about, hold on to your hats, and because it's going to be a windy day. It's going to bring the cold, and also we are seeing some snow squalls. And snow showers and snow squalls the line from Workwood out all the way there to Hartford, Connecticut, and down to the northwestern points of Connecticut, stretching out to New York State, and down to northeastern PA, and a lot of snow squalls from Worcester all the way down to western Mass, snowing around New Bedford, and snowed the line from Mansfield all the way up into Sharon, Stoughton, and up into Canton, and down around Westwood, and snow squalls around Marshfield, and up into Situate, and snowed around eastern Cape and Downs, and snowed up in Southern Vermont. Right now, it is in the 30s, but much as southern New England with some upper 20s in western Mass. All right. Colder air rushing into the southern wing of this produces scattered snow showers at least 10 a.m. and although accumulation to be limited to an inch or less, visibility may briefly be reduced under a half mile during the wind blowing towards wind gusts may more frequently exceed 30 miles an hour. This reduced visibility may make for hazardous travel this morning and the treated surface may become slippery during the light accumulation of the snow as well. So be sure to use extra caution this morning. All right, high wind warning means in effect until 7 p.m. tonight and west winds about 20 30 miles an hour, gusts up to 6 miles an hour. Time Monday and the temperature winds will be 1 on trees and power lines. And west usually expect the travel will be difficult, especially for a high profile vehicle. And the peak winds will be this afternoon. All right, forecast goes like this. Today, most of the clouds will have about 35 degrees. Breeze with a wind about 17, 22 miles gust size, 55 miles an hour for tonight. Close got about 17 degrees, west about 13, 17 miles gust size, 49 miles an hour for Tuesday. South about 27 degrees, west about 14 miles gust size, 30 miles an hour for Tuesday night. Wilson Coast got low up, not about wind chill miles low as 0. Northwest about 7 to 10 miles gust size, 26 miles an hour for Wednesday. Chance of snow may after 4 p.m. Most of the south about 27 degrees. Northwest about 5 miles and coming light of more in the afternoon. Chance base to 30%. Little notes to community expected. And for Wednesday night, snow likely may between midnight and 3 and most of the counts about 19 degrees. Calm wind chance base to 6%. No snow community 2 to 4 inches possible for Thursday. Chance snow before 7 a.m. Punch of the most of the counts about 35 about 22 degrees. Calm wind given to northward 5 miles an hour. Chance base to 30% for Friday. Mostly counts about 39 degrees. Calm wind given to 7 5 miles. Miles after the Friday night, chance of snow after 7 p.m. Looking sleet after 4 a.m. and mostly counts about 29 degrees east, about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chance base to 50%. Saturday, rain, snow, sleet, likely clouds got about 45 degrees and east, about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Afternoon, chance base to 6%. But Saturday night, mostly counts about 29 degrees, west about 6 to 8 miles an hour. For Sunday, mostly counts about 37 degrees, west about 8 to 14 miles an hour. Right now, Norton is few clouds and it's 36 degrees, and that's going to be it for the Peter Joe Morning News and this Friday by the morning. February 25th, 2019. Our viewers, hope you have a good morning. Goodbye, day two. Then, before we leave tonight, we're going to take a look at the outage map for National Grid. 267 customers in the north. 108 of them are out in the Berkshires. Hope you have a good day, and we'll see you at Noontime for a Noontime Report. Hope you have a good morning.